Mets hosting the D-backs, and the D-backs are minus 105 on the money line. The Mets are minus 115. The over-under is 9.5 runs. The D-backs laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 145, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win this game by a minimum of 2. And the Mets getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 175, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to first pitch tomorrow. Right now, the only place that has odds for this game is DraftKings, and that's what I'm going based off of. They may change, and the Mets may end up as a favorite. Whenever you see these teams that are that low on the money line, chances are they could flip-flop. Now, thank you to everyone who has joined my Discord. If you have not yet, please go to my website, rawsportstalk.com. Click on the memberships tab. It's under the $14.99 package. It'll come with my best picks, and then when you purchase that package, you'll get an email with the link to my Discord. Neither one of these pitchers pitched against the opposing team either last year or this year, and I'm saying this for all of these games that are in the Northeast because of how bad the weather has been there. Just because a starter starts, Mother Nature has a mind of her own. So if she decides that it's going to start raining and it's the third inning and the game gets delayed, you're kind of going to be SOL on that game. Now, Nelson is 2-3, or the D-backs are 2-3 in his last 5 starts. He's got an ERA of 4. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 2.4 strikeouts per game in those games. And I believe I said he's got an ERA of 4, but if I didn't, he does. And I don't understand why this didn't show up, but probably because it was in relief. But he did pitch against the Mets. 3 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned. He struck out 1. He gave up 2 home runs, and he threw 66 pitches in that game, and the Mets won that game 9-0. So that was his one appearance, and that was on July 6th of this year. So that was not a very good outing. For Budo, he did not pitch against the D-backs, so we can say that with absolute certainty. They are 1-2 in his 3 starts. He's got an ERA of 1.67. He's averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 3 strikeouts per game in those games. And the under has hit in every one of the games that he's pitched in. Head-to-head, the road team's on a 5-game winning streak. The road team is 7-3. The Mets are 7-3. The underdog is on a 2-game winning streak. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The underdog, though, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 6-4. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, including the game they played against each other tonight. The under has hit in their last 3. The under is 6-3-1, and the under 9.5 runs is 7-3. And for those who are concerned about the weather, it's not supposed to rain, and the wind is blowing out at 6.9 miles per hour towards left field, pretty much through the duration of the game. The game they played today, the D-backs won 4-3, and then the 4 previous games, the Mets won 9-0, 2-1, 8-5, and 6-2. That dates back to last year. The D-backs are 6-4 in their last 10, and they are 5-1 in their last 6. The under is 7-3 in their last 10. For the Mets, they're 5-5 in their last 10. The under is 5-4-1. The under is hitting 4 out of their last 5 games, and they are 1-4 in their last 5. I understand that it was a really bad outing that Nelson had against the Mets. But I just have one of these funny feelings that the Mets are going to win this game as a home underdog. I'm going to take the Mets with the money line. I'm going to take the Mets getting the runs. I am going to go over in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.